How is it going, everyone? The PlayStation Store is running part 2 of its big summer sale, and I've got the deals under $5 to go over in this video. Obviously, we won't be going through everything because there's a lot of deals, but got about 12 deals to go over in this video, so let's just get right into it, and let's kick things off with Mark of the Ninja Remastered, 75% off for $4.99. I remember playing Mark of the Ninja way back when it came out. I believe it was a PC and Xbox title initially. It never got a PlayStation 3 downloadable release, but we finally got it on PlayStation with the remastered release, and it is a beautiful action stealth title, and this is one of those games that the visual style has just aged very gracefully, and I feel like it still looks good. The remastered version obviously updates the visuals quite a bit, but again, this game shined with its art style more than anything. You've got the DLC included here as well, and if you're into stylish action stealth games, this will be right up your alley. For $4.99, I think a great pickup, not super lengthy either. Next up, we got Mad Max, 75% off for $4.99. A game that I've gone to bat for quite a lot. You know, Warner Brothers can't be bothered to do a follow-up title to this game or games of this ilk. WB Montreal now being tackled to do another live service game, so let's put games like Mad Max to the side from Warner Brothers, I guess, for the moment being at the very least. It's a really enjoyable open-world action title. I just remember when this game came out, being blown away by the performance, and it's funny that Mad Max and Metal Gear Solid 5 came out the same day, and I thought both of those games from a performance standpoint were so stellar, and both open-world games, you know, kind of a barren open world for Mad Max, given that, you know, it's Mad Max, but gameplay was enjoyable, and I had a great time with it for $4.99. Definitely think this is a good pickup, and I would recommend that. Unfortunately, again, we'll never get a sequel, but a good pickup there. Next up, if you want something quick and to the point, My Friend Pedro for $3.99 is an awesome deal. This is an over-the-top action game of violent ballet about friendship, imagination, and one man's struggle to obliterate anyone in his path at the behest of a sentient banana. The strategic use of split aiming, slow motion, and the old stylish window breach create one sensational action sequence after another in an explosive battle through the violent underworld. Unleash a torrent of destruction with an incredible level of control over both your weapons and your body. Twist and turn through the air while aiming both hands at priority threats, or line up a perfect ricochet to drop an unsuspecting gangster from behind. My Friend Pedro is available for $3.99. Next up, we have a super colorful game, totally the opposite of My Friend Pedro, but Slime Rancher, 75% off for $4.99. Slime Rancher is a charming first-person sandbox experience. Play as Beatrix LeBeau, a plucky young rancher who sets out for life 1,000 light years away from Earth on the far, far range. Each day will present new challenges and risky opportunities as you attempt to amass a great fortune in the business of slime ranching. Collect colorful slimes, grow crops, harvest resources, and explore the untamed wilds through the mastery of your all-purpose backpack. Choose from 3 game modes. You've got Adventure, Casual, and Rush. Explore a vast open world full of secrets. Discover dozens of colorful smiles, grow crops, and raise chickadoos to feed your collection of hungry slimes, and earn money to upgrade your backpack, build more corals, earn money to upgrade your backpack as well, and get creative and combine slimes into more than 150 hybrid slimes. So Slime Rancher is available for $4.99. They do have the deluxe edition on sale for $8.99 if you do want to pick that up. Next up, we got Shenmue I II, 85% off for $4.49. Shenmue is one of those games that was way ahead of its time. Like, when the original Shenmue came out, it was an incredibly technically impressive game. However, the reality is, when you have games like that, they're going to age very, very poorly. And in the case of Shenmue, there's still an incredible narrative here, but a lot of dated elements from a mechanic standpoint, and the visuals aren't here to carry you, given that, you know, we're in 2025 now, not 2000, so it is what it is, but I still feel like these games are iconic and worthwhile to play through. It's unfortunate that what ultimately happened with Shenmue 3, I still remember, I think it was at an E3 conference. I believe it was Sony's E3 of 2015, and that E3 conference I remember being just insane. But the Shenmue 3, like, announcement, it was like people were shocked, and then ultimately didn't turn out all too well, but it is what it is. Shenmue I and II available for $4.49. Next up, we got Hotline Miami Collection, $4.99 for the base price, and then $3.99 if you are a Plus subscriber. Hotline Miami is one of those games that's always going to be a good time. Throwback, chaotic, action-heavy, great soundtrack as well. Just a violent showcase of blood and guts in pixel graphics, and it's pixel graphics, so, you know, how gory can it really be? How bloody can it really be? Hotline Miami 1 and 2 are both fun games, and definitely worthwhile to go through, especially at this price point. I highly recommend them at that. Metro Redux, 85% off for $4.49, Metro 2033, and Metro Last Light. I absolutely love these games. I played them way back in the day on PC when they initially came out, and then they finally came over. At least 2033 finally came over to PlayStation with this Redux collection. Last Light did drop on PS3, but these games had their technical limitations on those consoles, but the Redux version does improve them quite a bit. And they're enjoyable, atmospheric first-person shooters. Remember at the time, like 2012, 2013, a lot of multiplayer shooters were coming out at that point. So to have, like, single-player atmospheric first-person shooters, it was a little bit different than everything else coming out. Now, $60 games having 10-hour campaigns might be a little bit of a hard sell without that multiplayer replayability, but man, Metro was a great time, and if you want those immersive narrative-driven FPS, man, this is a great pickup. $4.50 for both games, definitely a solid shout there. Cat Quest 2, 75% off for $3.74. I recommend Cat Quest to a lot of people in the sense that it's just a really, really enjoyable and charming RPG that doesn't take itself too seriously. It has its comedy and it has its charm, and it makes it accessible to just about anyone. If you have a younger sibling you want to introduce to gaming, even a significant other, I would say that it's not really like, oh, they have to be younger to enjoy a game like Cat Quest. Like, it's a charming game. I think anybody of any age group can get into it. Yes, is it on the easy side? Absolutely, but that's what it should be, and sometimes we don't need every game to be Elden Ring. You can have a little bit of a Cat Quest 2 vibe to it, and it works out really well. For $3.74, again, I think that's a great pickup. Guacamelee 2, 75% off for $4.99. I've said it before, but I think the Metroidvania market is just saturated with a lot of great games that Guacamelee 2, even being a really good game, didn't really get a lot of traction, didn't really get a lot of attention, and I just thought it had so much charm to it, so much, like, soul to it. You play as Juan, this luchador, and you're doing crazy moves in this Metroidvania, you know, level design and gameplay style, and it's really well done, and for $4.99, I think it's a great pickup. Definitely recommend that again. If you want something a little bit more on the comedic side, I think Guacamelee will be a great time. Next up, 50% off is IKARUGA, one of the more iconic shoot-em-ups of all time, a unique shooting game with white and black polarity, switch polarity, and absorb enemy bullets, defeat 3 enemies of the same color in succession. It's one of those games that, you know, I remember growing up and hearing a lot about IKARUGA, and then it finally got ported to PS4, and now it's available for just $4.99, and it came out all the way back in the early 2000s, so, yeah, pretty cool to see it available. Shoot, dodge, and get hit. IKARUGA is a vertical shoot-em-up that features a unique polarity-switching gameplay style. Switch the ship's polarity and get hit, and absorb enemy bullets. Was really well received, and yeah, now available for just $4.99. Next up, we got Furi Medora Edition. This is $4.99. You'll get Furi, the Onimusha DLC, and a dynamic theme, which if you're rocking a PS4 still, you'll be able to take advantage of that. Furi is one of those games that I remember when this game came out that it had a lot of buzz and attention, and you know, I really enjoyed it. I think the visual presentation of the game was great. I think the stylization of the game was great. It was brutal as far as difficulty spikes and damn near made me break a controller, but the gameplay was enjoyable, fast-paced, action-heavy, and a lot of fun. Just do expect something a little bit more on the challenging side. Also done by the game makers who also did Haven, which is like which is a game I go to bat for on this channel, and then they're working on a new climbing game that I am forgetting the name of, but that game also looks pretty interesting. So, yeah, great studio, and check out Furi for just $4.99, and you get the DLC. Lastly, we do have Sine Mora EX, 75% off for $4.99, save an additional 5% if you're a Plus subscriber. Side-scrolling shoot-em-up that provides a unique challenge where time is the ultimate factor, mixing classic shooter sensibilities with a contemporary presentation. Sine Mora is a gorgeous shoot-em-up offering both a story mode that weaves an over-the-top tale and an arcade mode that provides deep, satisfying gameplay to challenge fans of the genre. 16:9 aspect ratio, full English voiceovers, a local co-op for up to 2 players in story mode, 3 new versus modes, race, tanks, and dodgeball, and new challenge levels, and improved rendering with the EX edition. That is available for just $4.99. If you're a fan of shoot 'em ups, you'll probably enjoy that. But that is going to do it for me. Again, a lot of great deals under the price of $5. Links to all of these will be in the description box below. Check them out for yourself. That'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. As always, thank you for watching. Sound off with your thoughts down below, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.